Hi, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Lindsay, and today I'm going to be sharing a WW or Weight Watchers friendly grocery haul. This week I did my shopping at Walmart, which, to be honest, that's where I go most of the time. It's the closest to me at the most affordable prices. And I really like only making one stop, but the bread was kind of picked over in the bakery today, and I need to run to another, just a regular grocery store in my area to grab the Joseph's pita bread, and I really liked the light Pepperidge Farm oatmeal bread, so I'm gonna see if they have that as well. So we have 4 people in my family. So this is going to be for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for me, my husband, and my 2 kids. I am the only one in my house who works the MyWW plan. I work the blue plan. So I will go ahead and pop up any points that you may be interested onto the screen. And I am going to go ahead and share with you now what I have planned for the week. The breakfast and lunch on my menu plan is going to be for me. My husband and kids kind of do their own thing. So for breakfast this week, I'm going to have smoked salmon toast, which is basically just a piece of that Pepperidge Farm bread, the Philadelphia whipped cream cheese, and some smoked salmon. And then I put on probably less than a teaspoon of the everything but the bagel seasoning. And then for lunch this week, me and my husband are both gonna have the apple cranberry chicken salad. And for dinners, we have salmon with butternut squash and asparagus, skillet pickled chicken with butternut squash and a salad, chicken fried rice, falafel pitas, and then I'm just gonna do some roasted veggies on the side, fajita bowls, and then I'm planning to make chips in my air fryer out of the Extreme Wellness tortillas, and spaghetti squash. And you'll see that except for the bread and the Joseph's pita and the things that we need to get at Costco the next time we go up there, my grocery list is completely cleared. So for my upcoming videos, I am planning on not only doing a what I eat in the day, so you can see my breakfast and lunch and dinner in action while I make it. I'm also planning on doing 3 to 4 of my weeknight dinner ideas. So you'll be able to see me cooking and making those and all plated up and the total points and where those points are coming from. So just keep an eye out for those videos. If you want to see them, make sure to click the subscribe button down below if you're not already subscribed to my channel. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into this grocery haul. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this dairy right here. I'll just start right here with the first thing, and that is the Philadelphia whipped cream cheese. This is 2 points on blue for 2 tablespoons. Down here we just have the 1% low-fat cottage cheese. This, I believe, was for my husband, but I do enjoy this from time to time. You can have a half a cup for 2 points. These are the cheese slices that we picked up this week just to throw on sandwiches or whatever we need them for. They melt really good, and I just prefer the taste. These are 1 slice for 1 point. Here is the cheese that I give my kids. Usually I'll pick it up from Costco, but we just haven't made it our way up there. We usually like to wait until our list is fairly long because it's not extremely close to our house. So that's, I just picked up 2 pounds of that, and they like to have that with crackers that I will show later. I just picked up the Daisy light sour cream. I'll scan this just to see. This is 2 tablespoons for 2 points. I think that's pretty standard, even if you picked up the Great Value. I believe that's what the Great Value is as well. Just plain non-fat Greek yogurt. This is for my kids and for some recipes that I have planned. And then they also have the Oikos 000 yogurt for breakfast. And then I got the Great Value brand of shredded mild cheddar. This is the fat-free one, and this you can have a 1/4 cup of it for 0 points. Moving on to produce. Got another bag of grapefruit because I'm obsessed. These are the best ones I have found. They're the bagged ones, and it is the Texas red grapefruit. They're pretty big. I can turn the bag over so you can see. These ones are bigger than the ones that I found last time in my What I Eat in a Day. These are in season, so they have been so good lately. I think I've said that in every single one of my videos since they've been in season. I have celery for our chicken salad for the week. And then also to go in that chicken salad, I have dried cranberries. I looked for fresh. Obviously, they're not in season. I think they're in season in the fall time, but I couldn't find any, so we just got the dried ones. Also, check out my tattoo. Mom life. I got a spaghetti squash for dinner. Me and my husband will probably eat this whole one. I'll just roast it and scoop it out and serve it with the Skinniest Dish crock pot marinara sauce. Asparagus for a side, and then a butternut squash. This will be good for 2 meals for all 4 of us. This size one. Let's see, I got a bunch of bananas. I think there's 7, 8 here. Like a medium size yellow onion just for cooking for dinners. I got, this one's new to me. It's the Mrs. Dash Chipotle seasoning blend, and it is for some fish that I got that I'll show in a minute. But I just wanted something a little bit different, a little bit on the spicier side to make like a blackening seasoning, or to use as a blackening seasoning. But I didn't want to get an actual blackening seasoning because they can be loaded with sodium, and it just doesn't make me feel that good to have a bunch of sodium. I use this at least once a week, and I was almost out, so I just picked up another one of these. This is a great go-to chicken seasoning. I also like to put it on my veggies too. It's really good on the butternut squash. Tons of flavor. I got the Baby Bellas, the little mushrooms, the whole ones. This is a pound of them, and I'm gonna be using that for 2 recipes. I got 2 bell peppers, a red and a yellow, for 2 different recipes for dinner. I got a cucumber just to chop up for salads, and my kids like that with ranch dressing as well. And I got a yellow squash. This was for my roasted veggies for our falafel night, and I wanted a zucchini, but they were all out. So I figured this would be the next best thing, just the summer squash. I got strawberries for my kids. They really enjoy it. They're not in season, but I have a really hard time finding fruit that my youngest son will eat, and strawberries is one of them. So I always try to pick those up for him. And some grape tomatoes, again, for the roasted veggies for our Greek night. I think the last item of produce I have is just 3 heads of broccoli. I was just gonna clean this, cut it up, and roast it to have for my lunches on the side with the chicken salad. Moving on to our frozen stuff, I have a bag of cheese ravioli. I like to keep this on hand for when we have spaghetti squash. My kids don't like spaghetti squash, so I'll just cook them up some ravioli, and they will have that instead of the spaghetti squash with the crock pot marinara. I got myself some Halo Top. I should probably put this back in the freezer. This week I got the chocolate almond crunch, and I've never had this one before, but for a half a cup, it's 3 points, which I think is standard for majority of the Halo Tops. I'm gonna put this back in the freezer. These I picked up just for a quick lunch for my kids. Sometimes we have a really packed morning and I'm running around like a crazy person, so if I just throw 2 of these on the counter, and then when we get back I can just plate them up really quick for the kids. I picked this up for the kids as well. I think my husband will probably end up eating this too, but this will be for spaghetti squash and ravioli night. Just needed to stock up on that. I got a bag of corn. I just bought frozen because it's not in season, so that is for a dinner. I thought it would be really good to throw on our fajita bowls just to kind of bulk it up. Also for bulking, I got the Sugar Snap Peas Stir Fry, the Great Value brand, to kind of bulk up our chicken fried rice. We really like to have this on our spaghetti squash night. It is the Morning Star Grillers Crumbles, and it's basically just like a vegan ground beef. And I will usually do like some diced yellow onions. If I'm feeling lazy, I'll just use like dried minced onion in like the spice jar, and then some minced garlic or just some garlic powder in that, just depending on what else we have going on that evening, and to be honest, how lazy I'm feeling. And then I got this to go on the chicken fried rice as well. So we'll have these together with maybe some shredded chicken, and then I got a fried rice seasoning mix that I'll show in a sec. Moving on to like snacky stuff. These are the crackers that my kids like to have with their cheese. These are for my husband. I like the Lily's chocolate chips, but these are the ones that he usually gets. And what he'll do is take a rice cake, put some peanut butter on it, and then sprinkle some of these chocolate chips on it. These are for me because it's just necessary sometimes. It's 1 cup for 1 point, and sometimes I just want something sweet. So I'll just have a cup like after lunch if I'm having a craving. Sometimes with little kids in the house and them having their little treats, I just have to have something for, you know, because I'm human. These are for my kids. They actually already broke into here. These are the organic rice rollers, and these are the mixed berry kind. They also have plain and apple cinnamon. I saw these in someone's video or on someone's Instagram. I can't even remember who it was or what platform it was, but I thought I would try these. In the afternoon, sometimes I just crave something salty, so I thought these sounded really good. They are, let me scan them just to see. So 21 chips for 4 points. And I think I had my barcode scanner at the store, and I think you can have like 14 for 2. 13 chips for 2 points, which is probably what I'll do. So I'll just have them like on the side of my lunch this week, or just grab a handful and snack on those. Hopefully they're good. I've never tried them before. I'll report back. These are also really good. I think I've said this before, but they remind me of the Ruffles sour cream and cheddar chips. And these are also really low. 28 pieces for 5 points. I never have that many. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I just usually have them on the side. I think you can have 14 for 2 points, and then at 15 it jumps up to 3. Yep. It's crazy the things that we memorize. Also for snacky stuff, these waffle bowls. I fell in love with these and I had to get them again. Me and my husband both have been enjoying our ice cream in these. And it is 2 points for 1 bowl. They're not very big. They fit in like a little, we have little souffle dishes that they fit perfectly into. Moving on to like canned stuff, I got the Bertolli organic extra virgin olive oil spray. I have some soup, I think 2. Yeah, these 2 are for Rob. I haven't even scanned these because I'm not gonna have them, but he got the broccoli cheese with bacon and the 3 cheese tortellini. He can eat whatever he wants and doesn't gain any weight. This is what I got for myself. I haven't tried this one before. Last week, my husband had the regular, like the rich and hearty version of the creamy chicken noodle soup, and it looks so good. So I thought I would give this a try. You can have the whole can for 5 points, and that's 2 cups of soup. Let's see, what else do I have? Pinto beans. These are gonna be for the fajita bowls. I would do black beans with them, but black beans upset my stomach. So I'm gonna switch from the recipe to pinto beans. I got these 3 for my kids. Probably not the healthiest, but like I said, I have a really hard time getting my little guy to eat fruit. So I thought maybe if I just made a little fruit cocktail out of these, he would eat them. And then I needed 1 more can of petite diced tomatoes for the crock pot marinara sauce. I picked up some salsa and let's see, just a jar of pepper rings. We like to put these on our quick side salads. For fajita bowls, I picked up the chicken taco seasoning mix. We are going to have chicken for our fajita bowls this week. And this was that fried rice that I was talking about. For 1 teaspoon of this, it's 1 point. Over here, I have bread and coffee. So this is for my kids and my husband. It's the Sara Lee white bread. I got the Extreme Wellness tortillas, and I got these the whole wheat ones because I wanted to try and make chips out of them in my air fryer. So I will show how that goes this week. And that was gonna be for our fajita bowl night. And then I got the Quaker lightly salted rice cakes. These are the ones that we usually have, and I think the ingredients are fairly clean. I don't think it's organic, but the only ingredients are whole grain brown rice and salt. And these are the ones I prefer, the brand Quaker. And then as far as like meat protein things go, I had salmon on the list, but I figured at the grocery store that we should switch it up. So I just got the cod fillets, and then I was gonna use that Mrs. Dash, I think it was like a Chipotle, Southwest Chipotle seasoning, and kind of like try and blacken these in the air fryer. We'll see how it goes. This is for my bagels. So a half a cup of this, which is way more than I'll eat for breakfast, is 0 points. And then these are the falafel balls that I picked up for our Greek night. These you can have three balls for 4 points. All right, it's a little bit later in the day on the same day, but I stopped at the other store and I just wanted to tack on what I got. So I could not find the Joseph's pita, but I found these flat outs, carb down, olive oil, and sea salt. So I'm just gonna use these in place of a pita bread. They're kind of longer, so I'll probably just fold them in half, and this is for that falafel. Also for that, I ended up getting romaine lettuce for the pita pockets, and then this is what I got for my breakfast. They didn't have the oatmeal one, so this is just light, and this is 1 point for 1 slice, and that's all I'll have with my breakfast. So that's it. So that is everything that I got today from Walmart, and I definitely look forward to showing you my what I eat in a day using these things, and my weeknight meal video as well. So look out for those videos in the upcoming weeks, and I will see you next time. Bye!